What's up guys, in this video we're going to break down the 8-figure Facebook ads funnel from Fenty Beauty, and we're going to cover 5 things that you can take from this store in order to maximize your returns on Facebook ads, how much you profit from your Shopify store, and ultimately help you scale further with your Facebook ads campaigns, because this brand is highly successful and they're doing a lot of things that you can learn from them and apply to your Shopify store. So the first thing that we're going to cover here is how they are reducing the cognitive load of their customers when they land on their product page. So what I mean by that? When you run your Facebook ads, your customers are in the state of mind where they're kind of chilling on the Instagram or TikTok. They don't want to think too much. They don't want to calculate too much. They don't want to process too much information. So when they see your Facebook ad and they click on it because they're interested in your product and they land on your product page, if you overload the cognitive load of your customers, they will just give up trying to process the information of your product page, and ultimately they will leave your product page because they don't want to bother with processing all the information that you have. So for that case, the above default of your product page has to be really easy to digest, easy to process, and this is what the Fenty Beauty is doing very well. So on their product page, you can see they just have a very small description. They have the benefits along with the icons, which makes the processing of the information also much more easier. The thing about their product description is that it's also very easy to read, so you can check that when you copy that and paste it into the Hemingway app. You can see the readability level is 5th grade, which is really good. So you want to make your customers, when they land on your product page, you want to make the whole experience as seamless as possible, because that's the state of mind that they're in, especially when they're on Instagram. They're just like in the bed or waiting for the bus or whatever, and they don't want to overload their cognitive functions too much with presenting so many informations. This is also where the visual hierarchy plays some role. So you don't want to have everything that stands out. You want to really make a thoughtful way of what you want your customers to process first, and to make it easy to process in order to get them engaged with your product page. This is one of the reasons why you get a high bounce rate, because they see some very hard to read text and hard to read information, and they just don't want to bother, because their energy is also one of the costs of buying your product. So this is the first thing that you can take, how they're doing this, and you can see their product page even on the mobile looks very clean. You can see they have removed the icons with the benefits because they just want to make the mobile experience as good as possible. So very simple, the product, the images and stuff, which is how you make your customers engage with your product page. The next thing I wanted to cover that will help you with increasing your ROAS is increasing the trust with having people on your product page. So although the Fenty Beauty is very popular brand, and Rihanna is of course very popular person, she utilizes other faces, images of other people on her product page, especially above default. So whichever variant you choose, the second image is an image of a person wearing that makeup. And just below the add to cart, you can see you have this see it in action, where you can click on each of these and see how people are, in this case Rihanna is wearing this and stuff like that. So the thing is that when people land on your product page, and they did a study on this, it takes them only a few milliseconds to determine if they're going to trust you or not. And other people, the social proof, the faces of other people, or other people just wearing your stuff or using it, is a thing that significantly helps you increase the trust. So the conclusion is that you need to have other people on your store when your customers land on your product page, because that will bring that kind of sense of social proof, and especially if they're first time seeing your product. So for that reason, you need to have other people on the above default if you want to make your visitors trust you and start engaging with your product page and ultimately buy your product. So you want to increase the trust with having other people, the social proof, as much as you can, which is the thing that she does a great job here. The next thing that I wanted to cover regarding her store is how she is utilizing the clarity on the maximum. So this is a crucial point, because a lot of you guys just try to focus too much on the persuasion, on how can you persuade your customers to buy, to show them how your product is so good, better than a competitor and stuff like that. But what she does especially great here is that she focuses on the clarity. And one example of that is that you see you have these color swatches, which you should have, because it helps with navigating between the variants. You can just like click on this. And even though she has these color swatches, the thing that she has a drop down which you can basically do the same function. You could just like choose the another variant of the makeup and stuff. So the thing is that even though she has the color swatches, this second option, which is a drop down with a larger text, just helps her make 100% sure that their customers are choosing the right variant that they want, which will just overall enhance their experience and will probably reduce their return rate. So even on the mobile, you can see you have all these color swatches, but you can still like choose this with the drop down, which is kind of rare to see. Usually brands have only the color swatches, but in this case, she's using this real estate, which is the most important real estate above default, for making sure that her customers choose the right variant. So the lesson that you can learn here is that you need to really optimize for the clarity rather than the persuasion. If it's not clear what variant they're choosing, what variant they can choose, and all that stuff, it doesn't really matter if your product is good or not. They're just going to have that anxiety of choosing the wrong one, and this is especially important if you're selling apparel and stuff. So for that reason, you can see how the clarity, it really stands out here. You have all these things, the descriptions and stuff like that, ingredients. Of course, we have always ingredients above default for the makeup niche. Now, another thing I wanted to point out here regarding the clarity and a little bit of the relevance is that when you're on her Facebook ads, she tries to make her images exactly the same as images on her product pages. So you can see, for example, we're looking at this bundle, and when we click on it, when you land on the product page, you get the same exact image as you have seen on the Facebook ads, which helps a lot with the relevance. Your customers have seen this image, they have liked it, they have clicked on it, and now when they're on the product page, they expect to see the same product, ideally the same image. So you want to make that experience congruent, you want to make it seamless, and this is how you reduce your bounce rate, and for that reason you make your customers engage with your product page and ultimately make them buy from you. So really important thing when it comes to Facebook ads, because you're paying for that click and you want to make the most out of it. So the fourth thing I wanted to cover here is that how she is encouraging people to explore more. So let's say customers have found this product attractive, they want to buy it and stuff, but they want to buy something else, right? This is where the mega menu comes into the place, and a lot of you guys, when I see your mega menu, you have things like contact us, FAQs, delivery information, about us, and stuff like that. The thing is that you don't have to have these things in the mega menu, because the mega menu should be all related to the sales. If your customers want to, they will just scroll all the way down, and they know they are used to finding this information at the bottom, at the footer. And so for that reason, in your mega menu, you want to utilize this real estate to help your customers explore more products. That's what they want at this point of their customer journey. So you can see her mega menu is like really, really optimized. You have all these things. When you're on the mobile, you can see how nice it looks. The priority is not contact us, it's not the about us, it's not the delivery information, it's more products that they can explore. So this is another way how you can make more out of your Facebook ads, because if you make your customers explore more of your products, they buy more from you, you will actually profit more, your ROAS is going to be higher, and therefore you will just profit more from your Facebook ads, right? So this is one of the most common mistakes that I see that e-commerce owners do when it comes to their mega menu element. So then the fifth thing, which is perhaps one of the most important things, is how she is optimizing her cart drawer for the highest conversion rate and for the highest AOV. So let's see how it looks like. So let's say we have added some products to the cart. Now we're in the cart drawer, and here what we see at the top is huge. It says account holders unlock free standard shipping plus returns on all US orders. So this is very important, because first of all, when you know that if you create an account, you're going to get a free shipping, this will significantly increase your conversion rate, because you know that you're not going to pay for shipping. And second of all, even if you buy some low ticket product, you've got the account created. So for that reason, they will be able to target you with their email marketing and ultimately make you buy more, which will significantly increase their profit margin, because they will not need to pay the Facebook ads to get you to buy again. Now, a very important thing when it comes to account creation is that it has to be as seamless as possible, and especially if you're driving the traffic from Facebook ads. So let's see how it looks like. You can, as you can see, all you have to do is to put the email. After you put the email and press the sign in button, you're going to create the account and you're going to start receiving their email marketing. So as I mentioned, this really helps with increasing the conversion rate and improving the retention marketing. The thing that will help with increasing the AOV is just below that. you're only $35 away from a free gift. So now you know that you have a free shipping, but you have a chance to get a free gift, and now you know that you can easily explore their products with the mega menu in the combination with that. And you also have other products suggested just in the cart drawer here, which are handpicked for you. We want to make it as personalized as possible. You can just like scroll and choose any product and add it to the cart, and when you actually reach the free shipping threshold, you get the free gift. You qualify for a free gift. You can just add it. You can choose which one you want. This design and experience is really seamless. And now that you've got the free shipping and the free gift, you're going to increase the conversion rate even further, and they're going to increase their AOV as well. So this card drawer looks really good, and paired with their offer, with the free gift offer, with the whole experience of exploring other products, with the clarity, with how easy to process the information is, makes this store high performing. Of course, a lot of it comes from the branding of the Oreylo itself, but these are the things that you can really take from her store and still apply to your store, and you will increase your returns because more people will buy from you, and the people that buy from you will buy more products, so you get to increase the conversion rate and the AOV. So make your product page easy to process, increase the trust with having other people on your product page, have the clarity on the max, because the clarity is way more important than the persuasion. Encourage your visitors to explore more with having a great navigation, and optimize the cart drawer, because that's the closest part to the purchase, and at that point they're showing that intent to buy from you, where you can utilize the offers and upsells and everything just to try to get the most out of your visitor when they want to buy from you. So that's it for this video. I highly encourage you to test out these things for your store and see if they help you with increasing your profitability. And if you'd like to receive my free training, click the link down below and watch the next video that will help you with increasing your profitability.